Yeah, the organ just played me right on into it. Good early Monday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. High top NRG Stadium. This is your man Adolphus A.D. Moore reporting the Houston Texans 2-0 on the season as they defeated the Chicago Bears Sunday Night Football. First time the Texans have had a primetime game in a while. And this was not the most artistic game you would ever want to see. It was a long game because first quarter ran by quick, but second quarter got long, third quarter and fourth quarter. But as I stated, wasn't the most artistic game. Texas come out on top, 19-13 over the Chicago Bears. Just some. If that had not been for Kymie Fairbairn, I don't know where the Texans would be at, and I think D'Amico Ryan said as much. Although I do not have that particular clip for him because the Texans, they and D'Amico said as much, and you'll hear this in a few minutes, but the Texans were sloppy to say the least, but it's a win. And you know what? They're 2-0 on the season, and we'll take it. In fact, we'll go ahead and let's listen to Coach D'Amico Ryans, and my question to him as well is about the number of penalties.
I know that's not your style of playing clean football. Is something really going to be an attention grabber this week, particularly tomorrow when you start watching film?
That's definitely the attention grabber. I mean, we cannot play that way. Like 12 penalties, undisciplined football is not what we're about. So we have to clean that up all across the board. Offense, defense, special teams, every phase had penalties. So we allowed them to stay in the game because we helped them, right? So we have to pick that up.
Coach, a victory is a victory. We'll take the victory. Coach D'Amico Ryan, we'll take the victory, and they got the victory, and there's no doubt about it. The Houston Texans, let me just go ahead. My game ball goes to Kymie Fairbairn, who has stated, if not for 4 field goals tonight, Texans probably would have been really up in bad shape. Kymie Fairbairn hit field goals of 56, 47, 59, and 53 yards. He had let me tell you, and looked like, in fact, the 59-yarder could have well went for maybe 61 yards. I would push it if I went to 62, but it could have been a 61-yard field goal. The Texans tonight had 7 sacks on Caleb Williams. And they needed, and in fact, to be candid with you, they needed every last one of them. They had about 37 pressures on Caleb tonight. So it was not anything you want to make a Rembrandt out of, but it happened. One young man I want to highlight real quick is Kamara Lassiter. Got his first interception. In fact, he had 2 interceptions tonight. One of them got scrubbed on account of one of those penalties that the Texans had tonight. So, but he got a chance to got a chance to have be redeemed. They got a chance to go get another an opportunity to get another interception, and this one stood. But and here's his quick reaction for being able to get that have an opportunity to come back and get his interception and get it in.
So just to be able to do it in the league, on the stage, where I dreamed of playing all my life, there's no better feeling, and then to do it in front of the guys that I'm playing with, just be able to just show the guys, I'm here to stay. It was a great.
As he stated, it was a great feeling. I got some other tape, but I tell you what, I know the night is old, the morning is young, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and grind it and get through this. But as I stated, Fairbairn, 4 field goals, 56 yards, 47 yards, 59 yards, 53 yards. The Houston Texans are, as a defense, racked up 7 sacks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Leading tackler Henry To'oTo'o combined total of about 13 tackles, and he had a sack involved. Alshire had 10 tackles and a sack. Darnell Hunter, 1.5 sacks. Will Anderson, 1.5 sacks. Mario Edwards, 1 sack. And Dak Barnett, one sack for a total of about 7 sacks, and every last one of them was needed. As D'Amico Ryans mentioned earlier, any other given situations, because the Texans basically just would have knocked themselves out of contention. And also, to me, that was a critical fumble that could have been the difference in the ball game when they were inside the 5-yard line, and fumble going into the right around the 1.5 to 2.5 yard line. Akers fumble, and all of a sudden, here come the Chicago Bears. But as I stated earlier, Texans come out on top. They're winners, 19-13, and there will be. I'm gonna put some more. Have some other interviews. I'm putting them out on the social media, my YouTube short YouTube channel. But I just wanted you to get a little bit of a flavor about this ball game tonight. This was the whiteout night, and I tell you what, it was a interesting crowd, and folks have been here tailgating since 1 o'clock this afternoon. Game didn't start. In fact, the official kickoff time was, according to the game summary, 7:23 Central Standard Time. Some folks, and the crowd was buzzed, and literally, and probably if you've been toking down some beverages, and I thought I had saw it all when I went to Buffalo and was watching folks walk around with 24 packs. So most folks walk around with a 6-pack. Well, they walk around with a 24 pack up there, and just one person had 24 packs of beers and just walking around and drinking. Well, guess what? I saw several duplications of that this afternoon coming into the stadium. Folks were having a good time tailgating. Weather was nice. Oh, by the way, the roof was open, and you got a chance. If you did not get a chance to see it, I got some opening the roof being open on my X, formerly Twitter, AD_Moore64 with the big flag. Had a flag covering for the presenting of the colors and the national anthem being sung. So I would suggest you go out there, and it was nice. It was different being able to see how this happened. The last time the Texans played with the roof open was in 2021 against the Seattle Seahawks. So they got that done, and that was so. And as as we continue to the Texans. Oh, by the way, let me get quickly, because that Nico Collins is continuing his hot streak, folks. And receptions, let me see. Nico targeted twice, 8 receptions, had 135 yards, total yards a day average, and his longest was a 28. That 28 long was a 1 touchdown. In fact, the only touchdown tonight from C.J. Stroud. Nice strike. C.J. caught on going down the seams and made a nice cut, nice end cut, almost like a long post. And Nico Collins done the rest, and he bound into the end zone. Other than that, let me see, just quickly going over some other things. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, here's Cam Akers fumble. That was what really would have had the game iced it away if he could have scored, but they fumbled. And the Chicago Bears came back and tried to make a ball game of it. Other than that, I mean, as I stated, the penalties, and I know that's what they're going to hear about today. And so those penalty yardage is uncalled for, as D'Amico Ryans stated earlier. You can't win like that. In fact, under any given circumstances, the Texans probably would have lost this game. But the defense rose up. The defense stood strong. They created a wall, and the Texans were able to come away with the victory tonight on Sunday Night Football. Chris Collinsworth and all the gang was here, and a lot of national media showed up for this game tonight. So as I mentioned earlier, just wanted to get a couple of quick hitters on this one. Like I say, you heard from the coach about the penalties. Kamari Lassiter, he had 2 interceptions. One of them counted though, and because the other one was wiped out by a penalty, so he was able to get through that situation. So I'm getting ready to go home, folks. It's a night crew here cleaning up the stadium. I'm not part of it, but you know what? I'm not afraid of hard work, but I'm gonna leave them here as I get ready to sort of mosey on to the Hooskow, not the Hooskow, to the La Casa, and as again the Houston Texans over the Chicago Cubs. Texans on this young season 2-0, and they were able to come away with a victory. Tip your hats to him. Kamari Lassiter, good, nice going. Joe Mixon, no, not the running attack, none of that. The Bears were not going to let the Texans run up and down the field like they done last week against the Colts. So they crowded the box, and it got real chippy there. In fact, Nico Collins got one of those penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct because he was getting jousted around a little bit, and the way to stop somebody from just disrespecting you, he turned around and scored on the young man. So that's it. Hey, folks, as I get ready to walk out of here and head to the car, thank you for just showing up. Those of you that might still be up, still listening, thank you. I appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to the Houston Roundball Review, the AdMax Corner YouTube channel, please do so. Hit a check mark, subscribe. I appreciate it. And those of you listening on the Houston Roundball Review, if you have not subscribed, do so. I would appreciate it. In fact, subscribe to both of them. I'm out of here, folks. Ciao. It's early in the morning, and I'm going to walk to the parking lot and see if I can't find my way home. I am out. This is your man, Adolphus A.D. Moore, high atop NRG Stadium. As the Houston Texans defeat the Chicago Bears, 1913. Texans 2-0 on the season. Ladies and gentlemen, ciao. I am out, and we will see you next time. In fact, next week the Texans will be on their way to Minneapolis. They'll get to see some old faces they hadn't seen. They used to play him, but as they've stated, I'm getting ready to play Happy Trails, and I am out, folks. And we are.